Welcome to another Blackboard training session for faculty here at Lawson State Community College. This brief tutorial will walk you through how to actually, in a very easy way, embed YouTube videos, pictures, and PowerPoint presentations. Okay? What Lawson State actually has is called a mashup. So let's say that you wanted to create or bring in a PowerPoint presentation and also a YouTube presentation. I'm going to show you a very easy way of doing that without having to create a lot of work on your part. First, you're going to have to identify where you want to place it within your menu options. And so let's go ahead and create a section that a new menu option for it so we can make it very simple for you. And this is very important. I always tell faculty that when you are trying to drive your students to a particular area within your Blackboard site, to name it, give it a name so that students are driven to that. So let's just say that you want to call this videos, or our videos, to make it even more specific. Well, let's change it. Let's say our class videos. And so that's just something that you always talk about in class. Students, go to our class videos and do X, Y, Z. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and hit submit. And remember, whenever you create a menu option, it's always going to fall to the bottom of the page, and you can always bring it up. So let's go ahead and do that for the sake of this presentation. Let's move it up so we can have it at the top of our page. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right here under our weekly material. So let's just say that that is an actual part. So in order to establish that and create that, I'm going to go ahead and click on our class videos, because now I'm going to let the system know where I want to embed that video. So now that I'm under our class videos, all I have to do is go to build content. Okay? And if you notice, there's a section called mashups, and you may not have noticed it before, but it's right over here on the right hand side on the second column. And you can see it. And here's the great news. Once you learn how to upload a YouTube video, you're also learning how to upload SlideShare, which is just the housing place for external PowerPoints, and Flickr Photos, which is just a resource for us to bring photos in. So I'm going to go ahead and click on YouTube videos since I'm under our class videos. And this is just, I think, really, really awesome. One of the things that you should know about YouTube is that YouTube houses just an enormous amount of inventory that can really help you within your class itself. Not only will you find YouTube videos of guest speakers you want to bring into the class, or maybe demonstrations of things you want to teach them. Maybe you're an English teacher and your students are having trouble with fragments, and you've already taught them fragments, and you want to bring in another demonstration on understanding how to not write fragments. So you can bring that in. But it's endless in terms of what is available. So I want you to think about it in terms of curriculum support, but also demonstration videos. So if you are a let's say automotive instructor, and you're trying to show them how to do a particular operation on an engine, you can actually find the YouTube video and bring it in. It just helps to reinforce what you're already teaching your students in class and capture that without you having to create all of these videos. All right, so let's just go ahead and see I'm going to see if I can do that. So let's say that you're a math instructor and you are trying to find a video on dividing fractions. So I just type that in, dividing fractions, and then I just simply hit go, and it's going to search, and there you go. And what you're going to notice is that, look at this. We have over 1,100 pages just on this topic alone. And so if I scroll down, this instructor has just, an enormous amount to pull in. And that's why it's important to use this feature. It's just incredible how much information you can bring in for your students. And one of the things that you'll notice is that it tells you how long a particular video is running, the rating. People have actually voted. This one has a 5 out of 5 stars, so you can look at that. And you can also preview anything that you want to use. I would recommend only putting in videos that are pretty short, nothing over 10 minutes. That would be my recommendation, because you want students just to look at it really quickly. So the other thing I want to also stress is that you should always preview any video that you are deciding to use, because you have all kinds of users out there on YouTube. Some are credible, some are not. So it's just extremely important that you watch any presentation from beginning till the end, so that you do not put something in your course that could be a violation of some point.
But multiplying and dividing fractions is actually easier than adding or subtracting them. Just 2 easy steps and you're done. To multiply 2 fractions, multiply the numerators, or the numbers on top, to get the numerator of the answer. Then, multiply the denominators.
Okay, so you can see this is actually hit upon a very pretty decent one so far. So after you've decided, so let's say that you've watched that and you say, I really like that. Let me show you how easy it is to put in your course. You just simply click Select. It's going to take you to your building page, which you're familiar with, okay, in creating assignments. And the other thing that I will say is never just pop in a video. Give your students some directions. It's just very important. So you can think about putting this as part of a homework assignment. You're not just telling them to watch the video, but it was already an assignment that was out there. So you might say, students, read chapter 2, pages 24 through 38, and complete questions 1 through 25 on page 39. Review the video above for additional support and guidance. You see how we're kind of intertwining it with that? Now, of course, it could be different reasons and ways you bring it in, but this is just one way. You can also, of course, if you want to show the URL of the video, you can. You can view it as a thumbnail. You can embed the video itself directly on the page. Okay, you can do that. Or you can text link with a player. And so most people like the thumbnail because it will expand for students. You can track the number of views. That means track students. I always say that's a good idea. And of course you can display it. You can just have it always out there, or you could display it just for a certain period of time. Once you've decided that, just go ahead and hit submit. And now it's under our class videos directly. In this case, because it was a homework assignment, it would be under our homework, right? And you can see that, and it just adds so much to your course. Now, for the sake of time, let's just go ahead and do the others very quickly. If I want to add a PowerPoint, I simply can do that. I can go to SlideShare. And this time, I'm just going to select a different topic. I'm going to go ahead and type in, let's see if I'm doing this right. I think I'm trying to use the right language here. Coloring hair. Let's see what comes up with that. I say that I'm a cosmetology. And here is some PowerPoints on the structure of hair, the right way to condition hair. And so we're going to keep on going here. I should be blonde. So you see, you're going to have to search it. Notice that we have over 2,000 pages. And I may not have used the right color. Okay, just go through it, understanding color. So let's say that I decide that this one is a perfect presentation. I can preview it on SlideShare. Okay. And so let's say that this is the proper one, whether it is or not, and then I go ahead and click Select. All right, so let's just say that that was the perfect presentation for my students. Again, remember what I've said, always give them some directions. Once that's done, it's just like we did before, the same kinds of questions. If you want to share the URL, do you want to track the number of views, same kind of thing. And then I go ahead and hit submit. And it's there. It's that simple. Now, keep in mind, just like before, if you just wanted to upload a standard one that you already have, let's say that you had your own PowerPoint and you want to upload it into your course, just go ahead and click Item. And now you have one coming from your browser, and all you have to do is name it. And give students some direction. Students view this PowerPoint, ... And right here you're going to notice you can attach any file to Blackboard by clicking Attach File, Browse, and just simply locate, see if I can find one on mine. I may not have one. I'm going to pretend that this is a PowerPoint for the sake of our presentation. So I'm going to pretend that this is a PowerPoint. And then I just go ahead and click Submit. Submit again. And there it is, okay? And your students can just click it and it's there. So that's how you basically can bring it in if it's something that you've created yourself. Go ahead and hit Submit. And you can see the difference, right? So, and the other thing, and I know teachers do this, a lot of times with SlideShare, you just go to www.slideshare.com and you can actually insert your own PowerPoints in SlideShare and bring them in that way. So it just depends, because the display feature, obviously there's an advantage of students being able to see it and then watching it live right here on the page. Okay? Now, last but not least, and you can see it's the same way. We won't spend a lot of time here with Flickr, but Flickr Photos, it's the same procedure. Just like YouTube and just like SlideShare, you simply go in and type in, let's just say, pig dissection. I can go ahead and click Go. And I can scroll down until I actually see a picture of my pig, okay? And so I can go ahead and click Select. And I'm sure when I said pig dissection, you're thinking, oh, that would have been a great YouTube video. Absolutely. And that's the point. We're trying to show you that you really can add a lot, quite a bit in your courses to really augment and support instruction and encourage students to want to learn more, to drive interest into your course. What a great way of introducing this topic of a pig dissection or whatever it is, coloring hair, understanding fractions, by providing students with more and more multimedia support within your Blackboard course. We at Lawson State really hope that you are using the full platform, and we hope that these kinds of videos are helping you to do just that. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions about Blackboard, please let CTEL know. We'll be happy to help you.